Hi guys, welcome to this brand new episode because today Arsenal were able to beat and eliminate Real Madrid, which pains me because I'm a fan of Real Madrid and a fan of Chelsea. Arsenal were the victors here, advancing to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Because of it, we're doing a rebuild for Arsenal in order to be able to win the Champions League. Let's go! It's incredibly relevant now to be able to do a career mode with Arsenal FC. Of course, we have the next game that are gonna be against Real Madrid. We in this occasion we haven't actually played this game against Real Madrid, but of course it's gonna be a grind. It's gonna be a grind. I'm only gonna be playing this career mode until we actually win the Champions League. So even if we win the Premier League, it will not be enough for us to compete in all competitions. I feel like we have an incredibly balanced squad. The problem is I can't sign anyone. I need to finish the season to be able to actually see our results and see how we're doing. But for now, I think it's good enough. We're gonna be sticking, of course, with the squad that we have, with the injuries that we have. We can't sign anyone. It is what it is. With this, we're gonna go throughout the career mode and let's see how we do. If we in the first season we reach the final of the Champions League, I'll play it and basically that'll be the end of it. But I'm pretty confident that that would happen. With this, let's simulate the first season and let's see how we do. With this, we have actually finished simulating the season. Taking into account we had a lot of injuries, we actually ended up second in the Premier League. This is to be considered that the season had already started, so we just kind of fell off towards the title race against Liverpool. But City was able to qualify for the Champions League, which is insane. Incredible numbers. Let me see who got relegated. United doing awful, of course, but still with many flaws. In the FA Cup, we didn't win it. Manchester City won it. Carabao Cup, Newcastle, as you know, of course. With this one in the Champions League, we were in the quarterfinals against Madrid, but they actually ended up coming back. 4-3 was the actual result, and in the final is PSG against Inter. Very interesting, a completely different scenario, and yeah, okay, so let's check the actual stats towards the squad. First and foremost, no one was our top goal scorer, and of course, Nottingham Forest doing amazing numbers. Let's check out the actual stats to see how they performed. In the end, the top goal scorer was Kai Havertz with 15 and 4, which is quite low in my opinion. Saka doing 13 and 15, Martinelli doing okay numbers, Mikel Merino okay, Odegaard doing amazing, and of course in assists is Saka, Rice, the legend of free kicks, and Odegaard. Not a great result in general, not a great campaign. We didn't end up winning a single trophy, but yeah, let's see how we do in the second season. For our very first signing, it's a legend, an incredible player who was basically, I think, the second top goal scorer in all leagues. An amazing striker who has always been rumored to go to Arsenal. Here we go. Victor Gyökeres, the legend striker from Sporting, joining Arsenal Football Club as a key striker in order to bring in squad depth and to transform basically a team that is needing a striker urgently. An insane signing that will transform us to being able to compete in all competitions. Let's go. For the second signing, it's an iconic one. The star legend from AC Milan, Rafael Leao, joins Arsenal. I feel like it's still quite a realistic signing. He might leave AC Milan, so an incredible signing as a left winger, allowing for us to have a great squad and a great incorporation towards our squad. And I exchange him for Martinelli as well. I feel like it's realistic because Martinelli is Italian, so it makes sense for him to go back to AC Milan. For the third and last signing is gonna be a center back because we needed a lot more squad depth. Here we go. Van Henke joins the squad for Arsenal. Great signing overall, allowing for us to have great squad. And here we go. These are all the signings for the second season. Victor Gyökeres, a great signing for us, a striker. Rafael Leao, a left winger. Honestly, all of these signings are just with the main salary, with the main transfer window that we had. With the money that we have, so I feel like great signings. Van Henke from Brighton, Partey, I signed him free agent because he got free agent. He basically finished his contract, and this guy just for squad depth, but a great overall signings, allowing for us to have an immense squad and completely diverse. With this would be our actual final squad. Everyone is higher rated than 80, and some of them, the entire attack is higher rated than 85, which is than 86. It's crazy, insane, really good overall squad. I feel like this squad is already able to compete for all competitions as long as we don't get injuries. With this, we shall see how it goes. Let's go, second season. Okay, guys, after simulating the season, let's see how we actually perform. First and foremost, we're going to be checking as you can see here, we are directly in the final of the Champions League. I can't hide it. We ended up being seventh, then basically passing through the next round, beating Inter Milan by 1 goal, Paris Saint-Germain by 2, and AC Milan beating the likes of Leao, who was able to pass through, and we're going directly to the final against Barcelona. A great performance overall, allowing for us to compete in all fronts. Sadly, we couldn't win the Premier League, going fourth in the Premier League behind Newcastle and City and Liverpool. Of course, Liverpool are winning it. They're basically winning it in real life as well. Let's check out the FA Cup. We beat West Brom, Spurs, and we ended up being eliminated by Plymouth Argyle. What is that? Come on. Plymouth ended up going against Liverpool, and of course, Liverpool killed them, which makes sense, of course. It's a tough situation to be in, but it is what it is. With a Super Cup, I think we weren't in it. And yeah, that's basically it. Basically, us being in the final of the Champions League, but I think it's good enough, honestly. If we are able to win this, we're gonna be basically finishing the episode here, because what else can we do besides winning the Premier League? But our goal is to win the Champions League. And as you can see here, these are our stats: between 25 goals and 8 assists. A great performance by Trossard. Saka having okay numbers. Gyökeres being more as a center forward. I'm looking. Odegaard having incredible stats, 24 assists. It's insane. And Leao having a decent season, but not amazing. And if we check the assist department, of course, Odegaard dominating every single front and crazy. We check out the actual current team, how we're performing. Basically, everyone is higher rated than 85, except for Timber. I think he's the only exception, but an amazing squad who was able to perform in all types of fronts. Apparently, Trossard played more than Leao, which is quite surprising, but still an amazing performance, allowing for us to be in the final of the Champions League. We're going to be playing the final. Let's see how we do. We're going to be playing the final of the Champions League. With this, let's go. Against Barcelona is going to be an incredibly difficult match. You know how they're performing in real life. Both Arsenal and Barcelona dominating in all types of front ends. Let's see how they actually perform in this final of the Champions League. Basically, we only have one red card, which is Ben White. It's not a death or life injury, so it's good enough. I'm also playing with Trossard in order to consider it, because he was basically playing the entirety of the season, and Leao was playing as a bench player. So I'm rotating both to be able to comply with how we were playing in the entire season. And at the beginning of the match, Frankie De Jong gets a red card. I mean, it's completely deserved. Trossard was just passing through, and De Jong came in like a madman. Insane. Red card, just I think 5 minutes was good enough for us to be able to have a red card. Crazy matchup. A great start towards the match. Let's see how we perform. There we go. Saka, come on. Saka again with an opportunity. Saka could come in clutch. There we go. Shoots, and it's a great shot, but outside the area, not going in. Saka could come in clutch, shoots, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. Come on. Saka's playing with his life. He knows he can come in clutch. Odegaard. Gyökeres passes it back to Odegaard. Odegaard tries to shoot and is saved by the goalkeeper again. Saka, Gyökeres could come in clutch. He comes in, tries to make the pass. Saka, great movement. Saka could come in clutch, shoots, and it's a goal. It's a banger. Saka scores the first one. 31 minutes is the first one for Bukayo Saka, the legend of the game, the player who just recently scored against Madrid. Could come in clutch, a banger of a shoot, which ends up going directly into the top corner against Barcelona. Great start. The first opportunity for Barcelona. Could be dangerous. Could be dangerous. He has the opportunity. He shoots and it goes inside the goalie. What a bad goalkeeper. I'm not gonna lie. What a poor goalkeeper. The first shot that they've done in the entire matchup. I tried to save it, but the goalkeeper just couldn't do anything. What was that? Another shoot, and it's another goal by Barcelona. I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. Odegaard is struggling. Okay, Leo, do something, bro. Saka could come in clutch, shoots and it's a banger, it's a goal, it's a goal. He goes directly to pick up the ball. Saka knows he can't waste time. There's everything to play for. Saka with a great shot, a great opportunity in the end, an assist by Leo, first time doing something, a great goal by Saka. Let's go. Oh, come on, the defense saving it again. Choke it is. Jokeres. Saka has the opportunity, shoots, and it's a banger, it's a goal. 87th minute, Bukayo Saka scores his hat trick for the final of the Champions League. He comes in clutch, he saves, he scores every single opportunity he was given, and he scored a banger. He's just won Arsenal its very first Champions League. Insane result. Just as Bukayo Saka was able to do it with Real Madrid in real life, Saka comes in and just comes in clutch, scoring banger after banger and just putting pressure on Barcelona, scoring a hat trick and 3 goals back to back against Barcelona. Insane result, honestly. Can't believe it. The very best final probably ever. Insane there we go. Result. It ends up being the final and it ends up beating Arsenal, being the champions of the Champions League, their very first Champions League, a hat trick by Bukayo Saka, which was able to, of course, Martin Odegaard is the guy to raise the champions of the Champions League. Let's go, winning the very first trophy as a captain. Let's go. Insane result, the very first Champions League for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka was the leader and the star of the game, but that doesn't mean every single one of them performed to be able to optimize for this trophy. We end up being the winners in the Champions League, beating Barcelona with Saka just being the leader and the player to transform this Arsenal team into winning the Champions League, the trophy that we win this season as champions, going back to London, because London now is painted red. Insane result, an insane performance, and of course, insane final. With this, I'm gonna be finishing the episode here. Of course, if you like it, like and subscribe, and if you have any other recommendations, leave them out in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Peace.